There it goes. So just straight back, svalder, balder. Don't worry about the other names. I have not even seen Morbius, so I don't know why I gave it that name. So, last time we left off, I had just killed Eikfir and cooked his brethren on the campfire. I put on his altar, so disrespectful indeed. Now, let's head back to the base. I'm on the way. I'm going to take another look into the one. Oh yeah, we also did some grave robbing, which we might do a little more of once we get to the other place. I know there's a ship. And let's see. Now for base building, we're going to need to make. Ooh. My flint axe is level 4. I'm going to have to compare it with the stats of a tier 1 bronze axe, but if the bronze axe isn't that much better at tier 1, then I'm not going to make it just yet. And if you somehow missed it, previous time I died. I was exploring for a new platform. I went out looking for a new elder. This is the swamp I first found. It was small, so I had to travel more. Found the Black Forest and the Black Forest here. But so far these are the two only elders I found. And then I traveled down here, found large swamp plains with what I believe is the bone boss. And then I found a Black Forest that I didn't see led me to a plains, so a mosquito came and... Oh! Wait, is this? Is that the trader? Oh wait, that may be the new trader. I don't think... Like, I know of one trader, but she is in the Black Forest. Based on that, it would seem like that trader is over in the plains. Now, if that does mean I might need to go back there at some point, but I don't really wanna. Anyways, time to dig up another grave. See, deposit the bone fragments, those aren't really valuable. And just keep on. Oh, why am I'm standing in water now? Let's see. We're digging further just to see. Oh, there is more treasure if you go far enough along. So there might only be one chest per grave. Here we have more skeletal remains. And yeah, little to no sign of any other chests. And let's go home. Avoid the boars, I can't be bothered to fight them. Yeah. Yahoo! Ow. There we go. The Eikfir trophy. The severed head oozes power. I need to find a way to actually hang those on my wall at some point. As what is the point in killing grand enemies if you can't brag about them? And also just, hey, spin! Ow. Ah, yeah, whack. Let's see, oh, dodge, and prod, prod, prod. Prod again. And again. And one more. There we go. The Edgar is seeming to be a quite fun weapon. Whether or not it's a weapon to use against all enemies, or if I'll realize it, or well, maybe at some point I might have to change it up for something else. There we go. Stop the furnaces. There we go. And it's more coal than I need. Good. Then I'll have some in storage. Stone in storage and into the house. Sweet. Z. Sleepy times. I dream of something, but I did not get to see it. Let's see. Money. Let's see, what do I have on me that I... Okay, the valuables. I have a necklace. Okay, I hear noises around. What is going on? Are enemies walking around my base? Doesn't sound like it. Okay, let's see here. The bronze axe has a slash attack of 40, minus 35. The stamina cost is less for the some. Yeah, okay. So I'll be using the flint axe for the moment at least. Should maybe upgrade the hammer. And oh yeah, that's just what's this? Seed carrot. And our turnips are fully grown, so now we will see what those give us. Spice rack, jackal turnip, and turnip seeds. Jackal turnip, interesting. Spice rack, cauldron improvement. Okay, then I'm definitely going to have to get more turnips. Anyways, I have 29 carrots. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, you know what? Let's plant them all. There is cultivated soil all over here. And I'm out of carrots. Good. Now we will get plenty of carrots. And I also have carrot seeds, which I need to plant, but I think I need to expand the farm. Let's see. I do at least not think I'll be able to fit all 30 carrot seeds inside the current plot of land. Yeah, I can already see some are displeased with their amount of room. Let's see here. Okay, I'm out of carrot seeds, good. Let's hope the... Yeah, so it seems like it was only a couple that needed more room. bees are sleeping. I wonder if that's because of the rain. Actually, no, I need to make a bronze axe. I just realized that if I'm to cut down the oak trees and birch trees, I need an axe. So let's see. What is the cost of a bronze axe? 8 bronze. I need 1 more copper ore and 7 more tin. I know there was some more tin along this way, and I know of a copper deposit quite close to the base. So I'll just quickly go and grab those. Let's see. I don't know how far inland the tin deposits can spawn, but I'm guessing it has to be on like beach ground like this. I am running out of stamina. Let's see. If I can find 2 more nodes, that should be enough. And I think there is one just inside there. Let's see, yes. This should be enough tin. And then I'll just cut straight across in case I found a copper deposit on the way. The more copper deposits I find and mark on the map, the easier it will be later. Let's see. Thistles, carrot seeds, and blueberries. Yeah, does not seem to be anything. That's fine. I think the deposit is just beyond this hill. Let's see, thistle, yummy yummy. And yes, here we have a copper deposit. Is this stone? Yes. Okay. There we go. Can I just mine one? No. Well. It did not give me any copper. There we have. Enough to go back and... Okay, this one was the one I actually thought of when I said there was one close by. Now I know there are 2 close by, even though the only ones I've mined so far are way away. Okay. Let's see. I don't have any wood on me, no. So I should just... What do you want? Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Okay, now I just need to wait for all of this to be done. And in the meantime, I'm also going to need a little more wood. Let's see. Can I just remove all bushes? No. Some of these aren't bushes. He's keeping his distance, I see. Clever man. But there's only so far cleverness can get you. Okay. Now I need to figure out Where is my base going to be built? And how am I going to build it? With what design? See, the upgrade to the hammer is just going to give it more durability, but I can afford it. Never mind, I don't have enough rocks. Interesting. Oh, there you go. And I already have enough, I think. Granted, I grabbed the bronze. Let's see. Oh, do not make bronze armor. There we go, bronze axe. Again, back to that. And a bit of extra tin. Let's see. Is there anything I'm actually supposed to put in here? No. It's just been filled with random garbage. Don't need to carry this around. Now we have some for the second upgrade. Don't need to get it anyhow. Oh, that is max quality impact. Oh, portal. Should I build the house? No, I should build it on the meadow so that it's actually quite visible. Nice view of the water. And then I could just make a proper road to the coast later. Let's see. Drop these in. And first step is going to be to just get a bunch of wood. So let's do that. And let's see. Okay. Ouch. It was not me that was supposed to be damaged. There we go. Now I just need to remove the stumps. Oh. Also, I probably should pull the cart. No, I can't pull the cart closer because then it will just break. Okay. Have I actually gotten any pine cones so far? And again, stump is not inaccessible, luckily. If it were to get inaccessible, that would be really annoying. Oh, and that's going the wrong way. There we go. Percombe. Is that even a name? I don't know. Right, my inventory is full. Let's make a temporary chest to just dump all the wood. Let's see. But and that small tree is actually going to get the chance to grow up now, maybe. That would be great. Let's see. Destroy the stump. Let's see. Oh, it fell down. Am I hitting the stump? No, I'm not. Okay, I am. Yeah. It's just... There we go. Nice! And all without me having to lift the finger. Once the first tree had fallen, that is. And with this one... There. Why? Why is there a neck over there? Aren't you a bit too far away from the water, friend? I'm gonna have to dump some more wood. Right, so my planted forest has given me quite a bit of wood. I just need to make sure everything is properly cleaned up, including the stumps. Can I? And can... this isn't going to... It isn't efficient to do it like that. The stumps I have to take by hand almost. But that's fine. And I'm also probably going to clean up a little further into the forest, flatten it and make a proper logging camp there. As this hill right here might actually be quite nice to build an actual house on. Maybe I should just make it more of a village instead of just a singular house. Make specified buildings for food and other stuff. That might be slightly better. Or a little cooler at least. That my axe broke. Though it did manage to do quite a bit before it broke. Again, the moment I start to expand, the first thing I'm fixing is my smoke area. I can't believe working under these conditions. Did you? No, that was me. I was on that healed. Let's see. There we go. Let's try to get the beach to fall towards the forest. Okay. Didn't do much. There we go. Does positioning have much to say when it comes to chopping down trees? I wonder if where you are positioned in relatively to the thing you're chopping down might matter. There we go, and this stump. And I can clean up this ground, I think, so don't worry. Yep, there we go, grass. There's nothing to suggest that, nothing left to suggest that I did something that wasn't the greatest. And oh my god! My road. Why did it have to fall on my head? Oh. It's not yet another stump I can't reach. Ah. And there we falls. And 1, 2. Full inventory. Or surpass the weight, I think that's more. You stay away from my farm. Hey, you. How dare they? Let's also just sleep through the night. No point in staying awake. You lie on the battlefield, dreaming, eyes turned upwards to a sky veiled by smoke. The calls of your warriors grow fainter and your eyes close. I am dying. I think that's at least what was happening in my dream. It was me dying. Oh, another tree has grown. And fall down. Interesting. Stay back. Ah, you fuck! You didn't have to fall on my head like that. Hey, oh, a new tree grown. Wait. Almost seems like most of the saplings that I thought disappeared when they didn't manage to grow has actually been staying right here. Interesting. Oh boy. And... Ooh. There we go. Okay, there's a small stump here. Where are you going? Stop! Ayo! My knees. Right, one thing's for certain, I'm going to have plenty of wood to work with. Only problem is there's no core wood in that chest, and core wood is something I do want to use in the house. So I am going to have to cut down pine trees as well. See. Then finally this tree, and before those trees grow. Dum 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 dum. I wanna go. Come on. I am so scared. Works every time. Pretend to be scared and they'll come running at you. Oh no, don't hurt me. Psych. Now it's just, can I remove this, please? Am I going to have to... Yeah. And just nothing happened. Sweet. Now, how much wood do I have? A lot. And a decent amount of seeds. Okay. See it. This one I'll also dump the seeds into temporarily. Oh, I need to upgrade axe. Or repair axe, I mean. Waldron isn't lit anymore, that's why it's no smoke. Now... Ow. There we go. One thing I do want to test out now. See here. Can I just oh. Those constructions get weaker the higher up you go. Seemingly not good. That means that I can build upwards in infinity. But should I use a tree to stabilize the building? I'm going to do that. I believe I should use a pine tree. Or maybe I should... No. This building will not be based on a tree, I think. So I think that's how I'm going to be doing it. So now it's just to decide what the... Oh yeah, I need Corvin, that's right. What does that sound? Sounded like a gunshot almost. I think it's coming from over here. I can't see anything. What was that? Right, anyways. The Great Dwarf Stone! It's been attacked by Grey Dwarfs. Or a Grey Dwarf, I guess. Right. Probably going to need a bunch of core wood. So I'll be using the tree felling strat I've been using so far to try to go away. To try to fell the forest. Then we make this one fall down about the same place. This one isn't going to work as well as they are as close to each other. Unfortunately. There we go. Then we take these two. Oh yeah, I need to actually point the right direction. Okay, they destroyed each other, but they didn't actually destroy any of the trees. Ah well. I made the rest of my job easier, at least. Can I destroy the Grey Dwarf Stone? Kinda don't want it. Let's see. Right, back to work. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. My boat is being attacked. Poor guy. Fantastic. So now that direction. Take this one out, that's going... No, nothing. Then have this one fall on the other. Aye! I didn't want you to fall on my head. Dash. Yeah, my inventory is full again. It's not really my inventory, it's just my I'm carrying too heavy stuff. Oh! Can I? Yes! Destruction is occurring. Right. You wanna go? You wanna see something cool? In. Right, once I'm done taking this lumber up here, I think I'll return to the building. Oh, spooky music. Oh. Then... Oh, there's a stump there as well. Plenty of them. Let's see. My inventory is almost full already. I took the hit, of course I did. Well, back down and back up. Now, did I get... From what I can see, I have not received a single pine cone. That's just wrong. At this point, they should have at least received one, right? That's like, what, 4? Or do I not get any if I'm not the one cutting it down? No, that should not be the case either. I think I got oak seeds when the troll cut down the oak. Or wait, no, I didn't actually, thinking about it. Those 3 seeds I planted over there came from somewhere around there. Let's see. Yeah, that's all these stumps taken. Good. How much room I have? I have some room so I can just clear up the small trees. And the log. Yeah. Right. I think these trees are the final ones. I can at least not see any more saplings, so let's get to chopping those right away. After I have deposited my lumber. Oh, I need to make a deposit of wood. Does that sound? Was that me? Alright, oh, it's a party over here. Spin! And another spin. Third spin. Fourth spin. Sixth. Fifth. I can't count. Ah, it's a skeleton. Do you also want to witness the spin? I can do another spin if you want. Maybe a third spin. Nice. They are powerless against the spin. Powerless. I was worried that was going to run straight into my house, but luckily it didn't. And here I got seeds from actually it being knocked down by another tree, so it's probably just that I've been unlucky. Right, and the stamp is accessible, good. They hit. Let's see. No, my fence. Damn you, beach log. Oh. There we go. Alright, that's all the trees cleared out. I just need to quickly repair my injured fence. And then it's a matter of... yeah, okay. Grab quarry and start designing. Hang on. There we go. Oh. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's, just for the fun of it, design a building with the dungeon being a basement. Let's see here. Oh. Yes, this works quite well actually. Kind of a stupid thing to do, or a silly thing, but I think it's going to be cool. And we, okay, there. We finally the extension. Is that the same height? Yeah. And just make sure that it's parallel. Me building my silly little building. Oh, I'm so heavy. Right. Once another small and... Okay. Now instead of a small, I'm just going to take another long one. And finally, send one right across. There. Now this will be the framework for something. Oh. Is this correct? Yeah. Filling my very strange box. Just like that. Actually, no. Okay, it might be a bit difficult to actually design from the outside, but should this just be a wooden church, or stavkirke, as it's known in Norwegian? Although I don't know how to design those properly. Although that could potentially be kinda cool. Like this entrance. And then just something above it. Otherwise this can just be a crypt or something, I don't know. Doesn't have to be part of a house, but if it's not going to be part of a house, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. As I do plan to build an actual house I can live in first. The first sapling, okay. Alright, it's turning into night, let's just sleep through it then. Oh, hang on. Okay, they're healthy, but healthy, not ready to harvest yet. We could eat another bite. I can have things fighting. I heard noises coming from the water. Either that or it was beehives, but... yeah. The fur is done. Can I hit the stump? Yes. Jerky. Alright, this will be where I think I'll build this sort of church here. But where will I actually build my main house though? I really want to live like by the meadow, so I can't see anything great. The entrance has to be there because that's where it's going down. I should probably like demolish the entire house and move it, but that's kind of difficult due to how much stuff there's inside. Let's start building the main house here. Move the oak trees. This isn't your fault, but I'm going to blame you for it. think any of the beehives broke at least. But I am going to have to go down and check. Yeah, one broke. That's great. Da-da-da-da. The oak takes forever to chop down. Please don't roll onto another beehive. Da-da-da. Right. I need another workbench to build this. Let's see. Yeah. I'll rebuild that house into a smith at some point, I think. Meanwhile, the area I'm going to be building now will be where I have the main living quarters. Okay. Quickly, let's check. If I build this, can I just... No, I do require the actual stonemason build to destroy this. But I think I'll use this to decide the height at which I'm going to be building my house. So I think I'm going to have a basement that once I get the main required crafting station, I will be making it out of stone. Where I will be do some stuff, have some storage and such, but for now let's just okay, build it on top, and then let's see. There. This section will not be used at all, I just needed it to decide the height at which the log beams were to be placed. Right. Now. This is going to be a massive hall, I think. Probably to the point where I have to excavate parts of the mountain. That doesn't work, anyways. Just a temporary support before the more permanent one. I'm going to make this large, but I don't know how what that's going to mean for the roof. I thought they were connected, apparently not. Let's see. There we go. And oh yeah, I'm out of crafting station range. Yeah, this will be... This is a rough framework. A pretty long section here. Going to extend this one further out. It's going to go even further. But yeah, this is as far as it goes. Oh. There we go. Stretch this. Yeah. This one will just be 2. It did not enter the ground. Okay, let's see here. See here, it can about here. There we go. Then we do this to the building here again. There we go. And now I should be able to fit the small part. In time this is going to be replaced with stone, so might look a little better at that point. But that was all the core wood. Let's grab some regular wood and start working on the walls and the floor. Okay, now I don't need to the honey was light though. What garbage am I carrying that weighs too much? Stone. Okay. Probably should also consider working on the roof quite quickly so that my flooring doesn't immediately rot. Okay, one problem with living this close to the Black Forest. Annoying grey dwarves. Oh there. I'm going to have a large wood gate here as well. How do you make scaffolding in this game? I probably should have some scaffolding so that it's easier to build around, but I don't have it. Or I don't know how to make it. Let's see. I mean, simple form of scaffolding is just to add wood floors at their regular steps. Okay, I think I'm going to make this be... Okay, first of all, a low slope. So like this. Reaching its peak here. Then we need to just install a wall on the other side. And then this same line. There we go. The first steps or first signs of roofing. Now, I'll keep this side open just because I might need to go to the roof a bunch of time to fix stuff and such. And we add this part. Okay, this one wasn't placed correct. Okay, none of them were placed correctly. There we go. And yes, that's correct. And the large one. Meaning a large one here. A small one, and quickly just pick up the wood that was dropped on the ground. Yeah, the fine wood wasn't... Anyways, see how much wood do I have? 2. Maybe I might move this roof access point to some place. I might want to have it on a more or less permanent basis. See. Right, grab half of it. I think I'm going to build a platform. A small platform at least in front. Then we will have the wooden stairs going down. See, and I need more wood. Now these pieces might be moved slightly at some point, not yet. And also, there we go. Let's see here. There we go, and this one needs one more step further down. There we go. A pull stairway up into the house. And more flooring. Somewhere around here where there's ground, I will be making a fire pit just in the dirt currently. And then once I get the stone working table, I will actually upgrade it to be a proper fire pit. Or a proper fireplace. Right, I don't need to carry the pine wood right now. Pine wood is more for the signing, and that will come later. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Ah. You're just a hater. Get back. All these haters trying to ruin my vibe. Yeah. Go away. We then install okay, the floor is breaking. There we go. Great, now this is a... I'm going to need to upgrade my... to increase my skill with this thing so that I can kill these guys easier. They're being such nuisances. Now, okay, the middle point is about here. Let's quickly make a crafting station over here as well. Crafting station is... okay, let's craft it on the other side of the house. And make a hoe. There we go. Oh shit, I broke my... Right, I need more rocks. Cool. Still need more rocks on the ground, or am I going to have to excavate some? I might have enough to do the work I need. Although I'm going to need some for the... yeah, what's it called again? Fireplace anyways. And there. The boar has entered my house. Maybe it's a sign that he wants to be tamed. I would not complain if that was the case, but I feel like it isn't. Unfortunately. Right, about here, yes. Okay, let's... I don't know how to use this tool properly. Anyways, actually, bonfire, can I afford that? Actually, I can. I can, with a bit of work, afford a bonfire. Let's see, the bonfire required a circling course and some ancient wood. How much ancient wood do I have at this temporary base? And I have corn wood. Yeah, I have enough ancient wood to build a bonfire. Although I don't know if a bonfire is going to look good inside the house like that. I'll just have to test what it looks like. Actually, no, also the bonfire isn't exactly going to allow me to cook anything if I don't remember incorrectly. Actually, no, maybe. Maybe it will. Let's just, yeah. Oh, sadly, rambling up the stairs. This campfire, I mean, this bonfire isn't going to be permanent, most likely. This is the middle, and I'm out of energy. There. Invalid placement, probably because of the stupid wall behind it. Hang on. Let's see here. And let's see. There we go. Missing requirements, yeah. Also, this tree is going to be in the way, so let's just remove it. You feel cold. Well, break. There we go, finally. Grab the pine wood. Oh. And here. Oh, I do not think I can click on that, no. But it does look really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to build one in the vicinity, just probably not where I need to like live on a regular basis. Anyways, let's draw the enemies out of the woods. Oh. Bim. stem. And since we have so many crops ready, let's just harvest them and replant. The turnips are... I don't have room for any of this. There we go. Jump. You assholes. Let's take this outside the farm. There we go. And plant, first of all, the turnips. And then the carrots. And whilst I'm also planting the ones I've already harvested, more are springing to life. Or more seeds at least. Also I have 60 on me, I'm not going to do it tonight, I need a bigger farm for this. Don't you dare enter my farm. Right, sleepy times. I need to finish this farm tomorrow. Blah blah blah. Right, so nothing happened in my dreams. Very sad. And... oh, no. Let's see here. Is that a Wait, yep. Go away. See, I have way more to plant anyway, so going to have to expand the farm. And since I can turn it back into regular grass at any point, I'm not too worried about doing it like this. Oh. Right, but I do not need to replant all of these carrots to get seeds, that's for sure. 60 carrots are already quite enough. I think, at least. It'll take me some time to eat through all of it. Good, and then I have 21 carrots. If I just plant all of them as... well, seed makers, I will basically get back most of the seeds I already planted, so... why not? There we go. I did not mean to do that. Jesus. Wonderful. Yeah, let's fill our gob with food again. Note to self, do not keep bukeberries on hand. You'll buke. There we go. And all of them have been planted. Good. Take all of this. No, not that food. Okay, X, I don't need to carry that around. I don't need Stone arrows or the knife. Yeah, this is fine. Back to building. Oh, I'm so heavy. I am heavy weaponscarry. Alright. Hello, bees. And I am going to test if I can no. The bonfire does not work to give me food. So in that case I'm just going to buy I need more stone for that one. Well, here we have one source of stone. It should give me enough stone to make the thing I want. Right, you know, guys, can you just step out of the water, please? And you too. Come on. Get out. Sir? What is rustling in the trees? Right. And let's see. Still not enough. I need a little more. Yeah, I'm not going to destroy any large rocks as I don't want to spend time on that. So let's just pick up some small ones. And since I for now will be moving the cooking inside the new home, I will make 2 small campfires. One for the cooking racks and one for the cauldron. So one approximately here and one approximately here. Then around here I'll have to add some sort of a ventilation shaft to avoid smoke filling. I'm also going to figure out if there's a way for me to build windows. As just having none would be a bit boring, but I do also want this to function as a good house. And the structural support isn't great on this section, it would seem. I do believe it is because it's too far from the last support beam. So if I were to just... make this, that should be a better support. And hopefully that should allow me to build a proper roof. Yes. There we go. Wall on the other side. That was just fine roof. I guess I could... No, I still need to plan out the floor around the campfire a little more before I start making furniture. Let's see. Flooring. There we go. Oh. There we go, now we can see about where the middle part of the other section is. Then we grab the pine wood for the furniture. Let's see. Based on how I'm going to, I think I'm going to have the yeah, how I'm going to have the fire pit once it's done. I think the tables should go about around it in a horseshoe, so that when I get friends, I can bring them all to the party house, where we will sit in front of a fire pit. Look, I don't know how many, there are 3 seats per bench. I can have at least 9 people already. Well. Then we add... Okay, we can have small tables some other places as well. But okay, I think I'll have the bedroom. Bedroom's over here. Multiple, of course, because many people. I of course have many people on this on this single player world. And even if I were to add people, I would probably have to restart, since... Actually, maybe not. I have already done too much to just invite people, I think. Okay, here I will change the direction of the flooring. Because... Oh, that branch is going to point... It's going to go through the wall, that's great. This is going to be the master bedroom. How am I going to do it with fire? Okay, there will be one fire here, and there will be one fire in the middle of this place. Great, give me more stone. There we go. Stone 9. I need to break this one first, and then this one I'm standing on. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, where did you come from? Okay, I've been wasting too many arrows. Holy shit. Okay, good thing I was not at the base when this guy arrived. You were not supposed to take the hit. Need to take out the Grey Dwarfs. They are sponging too many of the hits. Right, let's go. Alright, you can't hurt me. And jump. And fight. And last arrow. Nice ass. Alright. A bunch of rocks at least. Phew. It's shame I don't have the troll armor. You could have upgraded that one now. Now, the crafting branch broke, but that's not the biggest issue really. Now this is the part where yep, yeah. Build a campfire on top. Now I just need to finish off a base room in here. Let's see, this is within range of fire, so I don't know if this is going to work very well. Okay, I'm going to... I mean, at the moment, I guess I'll just sleep by the main room until I've, like, finished the rest of the house anyways. See. I hear a skeleton, I think. Yeah, there it is. Die. And I'll go on to the roof to finish the building. Off the roof? Yeah. Now I'm out of wood. Great. Dump this. Grab this. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm supposed to do it, but I do want to build something a little special at this point, which will mean that the roof is going to meet an abrupt end. I basically want to build a second floor somewhere around here. Yeah. So the only question is going to be, where is the entrance? Could potentially have an entrance up around here. So that you go in here and then this is the stairwell. Yeah, like this. I just need to reinforce it with walls and such, but this could work. Alternatively, maybe I should use just ladders, because they are a little quicker. Although, nah, this would probably work fine. Just ensure the ports here. Here. Like this. And this one should be... It's supported. It isn't great support, but it is support. There. And we we just add this, and we can have a second story. Yeah. Or alternatively, this could lead to like a roof section before we have the second story-ish room. Plans, people, plans. And that means that I could probably have the second story room be the main bedroom, as I could potentially use this fire up there. Bed needs nearby fire. Okay, so the bed needs to be actually quite close to the fire. Yeah, I'll sleep here. Oh, it needs... I'll sleep in the main house for now. Let's see, do I have any cordwood on me? No. Alright, I'm going to... No. Extract the honey from all the hives. There we go. Extract all the honey, grab the rest that's in here. And then put it back inside. Now I should have plenty of resources to make a bunch of potions. Now I just need all the mead barrels to support it. Okay, I do not know what that sound is. Maybe it's just the waves going super speed up and down. Oh. I just made a sudden realization that has nothing to do with the game, but this summer at the fair I bought like a ring that I thought was quite nice, and that it fits nicely on my pointy finger, but whenever it stays on for too long, it suddenly becomes impossible to remove it, because for some reason it seems like my finger is inflating, but it's probably because I'm having an allergic reaction to the ring. And if that's the case, that's not fun. Oh well. Just walking slowly to the house. Yeah. Put the fire within the entrance. Now I just need to finish off the... There we go. Probably should just do this. Yeah. Place these down so as just like more or less temporary supports. Oh. It works almost. Let's see, can I? There we go. And from here, corner 4? Yeah. Okay, so is this... it says it's in the range of the fire, but we'll have to see when I try building a bed up here. Also, I do say that I'm going to have to cut down the oak trees in order to actually use this house properly. Anyways, I think this could be a pretty cool house. We need to add more X supports around the house, I think, but let's see. There we go. Same on the other side, assuming I can afford it. No, I couldn't afford it. Why? Good enough. Let's see. I do want sconces at some point, but yeah, we'll see. Also up here I'm going to have to add the oh no, wait. Here maybe it's the most important to add these upside down parts. Let's see it. Oh, I'm out of wood. And not anymore. Never mind, that was not enough wood. Okay. Gonna have to repair that damage. There we go. Also gonna need to hunt some deers for the deer hides to put on the floor. See it. Well, I'm a bit uncertain of what I want to build along here. Maybe I'll build a stone wall, but also what I know I'm going to build is a hatch about around there to let out the smoke. And also I'm going to have to find a way to make it easier to keep the grey dwarfs away. Yeah. Fine wood. Now this is a semi-nice building, enclosed. It's semi-nice, but it's a nice building. And we have a bench I can work at. Goosebomb? Oh. Pointy hat. No armor though. Tankard. Squall. Yeah. Funny. It's funny because I know what it means. Anyways. The oak needs to go, so I need to just repair my axe. Yeah. Okay, the turnips aren't fully grown yet. Once they are, I am going to try to make the spice rack to see what it does to the cauldron. No room in inventory. Okay. Let's see. Eat and eat. I need the stamina. Sweet, it did not roll away. Dum, dee, dee, dum. En hel del. I hear Grey Dwarfs. Or Greylings. Right, okay, so it's just that I have too much finewood on hand. Okay, I did not see any acorns drop. Hopefully they're dead, because I need the acorns. Okay. See it. Is this the... Yep, that's going to fall. That's not going to fall. Trying to peel out as much as possible. Oh, no, that was too much. And, yeah. What can I spend the pinewood on? The cool stuff requires, like, bronze nails. Which... Not too happy having to spend those kind of resources on it, but... What else am I supposed to spend the pinewood on? It's not required for much crafting. It's not too far. Ooh! Hang on. That's right. This is probably best suited at the tip. And I don't know where else to put it. Bunny dragon. Maybe here. Okay. This is more or less just an attempt to spend most of the finewood I have spare, so I can remove them at any point and get all the wood back, so. Oh, it doesn't snap to the wall here because there's nothing on the other side. Okay. But if I do this... Yes, now it snaps. Excellent. Okay, time to move the... cauldron. I think those should be done soon. Crafting the spice rack requires a forge. Okay, so that's the annoying part now. For all the cool stuff I can build, I need the forge. Or for most of the cool stuff. So even though I want the forge to be over here, I'm going to have to move or build another forge to have at the house so that I can build stuff there. Oh, so depressed. Carrying too much stuff. Oh, babies. Let's see what's the heaviest stuff I'm carrying. Yeah. Ooh. There, and then we can build the cauldron. And also repair our stuff here now. Now, is the other plants done? No, not yet. Well, let's do I have any more core wood? No. Probably going to need more core wood for the constructions. There. What? And board jerky. With all the honey I have, I can make plenty of board jerky at least. How do I get pine cones? I don't think I've yet to get a single one. Ah. There we go. Huh? Forward. Right. This tree as well. Remove all the remains and then we'll see if that's enough. We really were not supposed to fall that way. Ah, well, whatever. And yeah, okay, I'm going to be full soon. Yeah, there we go. Run back and dump and then finish chopping down. Now what are my highest skills? My highest skill is currently running. Not too surprised about that, but well, Alright, am I hearing a neck deep into the forest there? Or deep of him? Well, I'm at least hearing a grave walk, that's for sure. The pole arm. And I don't know how where skeleton spawns when it comes to the thingamajig there. See it. And then I need to build another one here. Hopefully that stays. The forest is moving? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean the forest is moving? I mean, it's an excellent chance to use my spin attack, but wait. Oh yeah, I think I have enough arrows to do the patrol should one appear, but my stamina, my poor stamina. What? I hear a troll, I think. Okay, they are still coming. I mean, as long as they only go for me and not my base, this isn't going to be too annoying. Like, the rocks they're playing at me are annoying at best. But, okay, so... Is this what the raid is? How long is this going to have the forest stress again? Okay. Oh, hey, Hugin. Hang on, I just need to finish off these grade walls. Right, we got a bunch of wood, I guess, from this, at least. Yeah, what the hell, Hugin? You have been invaded. Monsters will lay siege to your camp from time to time. Strength of palms does not guarantee you victory in these situations. Build a strong defense to weather out the storm. I would have agreed the patrol was arriving, but, yeah, no, just regular grade walks aren't really an issue. Okay, so... No, a small one. How am I going to do this? Let's construct a pillar like this then. There we go. Now I think this should give enough structural integrity to add the complete floor. Oh. Okay, I can use the cauldron. Now it's just to check whether the turnips are done growing. No. Though if I sleep, they are most likely going to be. So, question is, does this count as a roof? No. Then I have to use the bed in the regular home. Right. What are you attacking? Where are the other guys? I heard someone else, but apparently not. Oh well. And we just smirmir. Comfort 7. Right, with the new base I am hoping that I'm going to get a higher comfort. And they are not done, damn it. Guess I'll get to work on the short roof. And let's see. Let's make a... no, not this way. This way. Let's let the smoke escape through there. And then just I think I'm going to build a similar thing on this side as on this one. Oh, we'll see if I do it exactly the same or how I do it. Let's see here. Ah, missing requirements. Well. Okay. Run down and grab the wood. Now, would you look at that? How cute. No. I have disappointed my ancestors. I must hang my head in shame. And drop the rocks. Yep. See, I don't think I need to have this part open in order to get to the roof, so I will close that off. Okay. Half walls and then okay, you know what? Forget anything's fancy. Let's just have half walls, full walls, and then another half wall. And on this side I'll just have a regular door. No. Let's see here. Okay. My plan is to have the bed somewhere in here. Not quite next to the window, but somewhere. Right. And let's see here. Just because I feel like it might be wise to do so. Let's hope that doesn't clip. Actually, no, let's see. Do it this way. Just do that because I don't know if there will be anything else to support it. And remove the bed. As well as get more wood. I'm just constantly going back and forth between here and these just... At least I got a bunch of wood, so I won't be having a problem with that. Jump, 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 jump. Here we are. Close the door. And I think I'm going to make it be a deep part here. Now let's quickly build the bed before we run out of resources and check. It's We can't sleep at it. Okay, so this works as a sleeping spot, assuming the fireplaces downstairs are lit. That's great. That's the main thing I wanted to test. After that, it will just be to ensure that this is a beautiful room. Might add some wood shutters. And probably think about adding windows as well. As well as finding out if there's something I can do about the what's it called again? What is the word? Oh yeah, structural integrity? Is that the word I was looking for? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Like this. Okay, let's see. How can I okay, this isn't going to work properly. How do I... Oh no, actually there is a... I can make just a tiny little window like this. Beautiful. Then we try to finish off the roof if that is possible, and I have enough resources. No, I do not have enough resources on me. But I do have some... Let's see, where does the... Let's just make sure the core wood actually goes all the way up. Yes, that's correct. And then I can just supply with core wood up here. And that does seem to improve structural integrity, so... Quickly just remove these so that I have a roof to model after. There we go. And then we can also just have a log going through the roof, maybe. Or maybe not. Okay, I need to place this one. Yeah, no. Probably going to have to fill in with more roofs in order to do this work. But now also the turnips should be harvestable. So let's see. Yes. The cost for the spice rack was 3 of these, 2 carrots, and a bunch of other stuff. Excuse me? You better not be going for me carrots there, young boy. Right. And I need to place stacks to just empty my inventory. I think it was 5 thistles. It was at least 5 mushrooms. No, and 3 dandelions. I did not intend to eat, but that's fine. And then just a onion. I wonder what this is going to give me in terms of recipes. It's not close enough to the crafting station. Well, that's a shame, because I kind of need to hang it from the ceiling, don't I? I got an email. Great. I hate that sound. Yeah, there's the wood. Oh, I got a pine cone. One. A singular. Right, let's see. That works. And sausages! Let's see. Black soup, blood bag, honey and turnip. Let's see, what more is there? No more meat base, but there is milkshake. Turnip stew and sausages. Okay, so the sausages are like... That's what I used to eat back on the other side. So... Oh. Okay, I can't jump up, so I'm just going to have to drop it for the sake of... yeah. Entering my room. There we go. How fancy is it going to be to wake up to smoky floor each day? Yeah, I need to do something about this. This is way too broken. Perfect. God damn it. Okay. I need to strengthen this somehow. I mean, is this going to do anything? See here. It doesn't seem to have done too much. Right. Okay, and trying again. Will it immediately break? Yes. Yeah. Okay, I need to do something else before I can build more on this. Okay, so the birds are just flying straight through my house now. Lovely. Okay. This is it. Okay, so what I could do is this. Yeah. That should add some extra stability, as well as if I know where to branch it out somewhat to the side using like, well, 45 degrees ones, that would work. It's just that I can't really do that right now. It doesn't really seem to have done much. No, it hasn't. Okay, I have a theory that's as to why it's like this. Essentially, it's just I'm just thinking that maybe it's because of the lack of roofing. Like, there's roofing on the other side, but there's not really been any roofing here. Maybe that roofing gave some extra Structural support. Oh, there's a skeleton. Stay away from my house. Then we just add this, and maybe that will give me enough. Maybe not. I don't think so, actually. So I don't really know what's the deal here. Yeah, no idea. Might just have a sunroof in the bedroom now. Well. Okay, I'm receiving many emails. Who knows from who? Maybe it's the job. Telling me, oh, you're fired already. Even though I haven't started working yet. Yeah, so... No, I'm really not sure. Guess we'll just check. I think there's some more core wood in here. No, I've used it all. Let's see. Is there any more core wood inside? No, but there's 4 entrails, enough for 4 sausages. So that's something. Okay, no, I'm going to chop down another... no. Before I chop down another tree, I'm going to just dump the wood I already have so that I can actually have room for all of it. Also, I'm eating through a lot of my Queen's Royal Jam, so I'll have to make more soon. Can I rush? No. Okay. And actually, just use the axe. There you go. You know what? I'm going to remove their stumps. Yeah, they like that. No more seating for you guys. I'm taking away your ability to sit. And then this one. I expected... Oh, it's because I have so much stone on me. I'll come back for the stone later. Maybe. Right, so... Let's see here. Oops. Okay, it was this I was supposed to destroy, because by splitting it into smaller parts, hopefully I'll have more control. Let's see. Good. Okay, so 1, 2. Remove this one so that I might have access to the... Let's see. One, two. Okay, I need more core wood. Where? Oh, there's this upstairs and down there. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Has this been enough to... Okay, the roof is... It's looking a little better. There we go. And... No, oops. Never mind, I still can't place beams across the roof like that. Well, my little penthouse floor is complete. The comforter is 6. The rug here. Why? What is this I'm hearing? Oh, booga booga. You get the fuck out of my house. Bruh. Was that you, huh? Did you throw that rock? Right, so stuff was being hurt, but I don't think it was too bad. Luckily. Yeah. Nice steamy floor. I don't know what's necessary to increase the quality of this room, but maybe lighting up by the window. You know, just adding some lights around the room. I mean, it looks quite nice now that we can actually see. Have a little chest by the end of the bed to see where to store my stuff. And quickly descend down because I hear more grey dwarfs. Ah! Nice. Who do they think they are? Right. Actually, I don't. I need pine wood for my bedroom. I'm going to sleep up there this night. I just want to make it somewhat more pretty. My nearly broken boat. One guy attacked it once, and that was the only time that it's ever been attacked. Let's see. I really need to be careful on further work here because I do not want this entire floor to fall down. The leader chair and the peasant stool. Okay, the ports are sticking through the floor. I'm going to have to maybe do something about that. But I can't before I have gotten proper supports. So, next step, check if I have any nails spare. Alright, that's just yum. And Yes, I have 10 nails, good. If we now find the Akebeer trophy, and as well as one troll head, quickly run to the other base. Okay, the moon is setting soon, so I should quickly get the broom up and running so that I can actually sleep. As I do want to get one night's rest in here, the stream. So let's see. One here. One here. Couple of items to have on the table, tankards and such. Oh, hang on, yeah, these are pointing the wrong way. Now let's see. 7. Perfect. Horrific. Let's see. It's 4. 7. This is kind of nice. Can just place some food on the table. Let's see. Huh? So you are my death? You look so small and soft. Tell Odin he may have broken this form, but the wilderness will never submit to his rules. Okay, I don't know if I want to have this trophy on the wall anymore. I don't like it when they're talking to me. Anyways, sleepy times. Under the watchful gaze of the troll. Once again, you run at the head of your warriors. The weight of your father's axe in your hand. You wake with the war cry on your lips. Oh, enemies! Yahoo! I need to deforest this area so that it's easier to see where the enemies are. Oh! It's a happy face that's smoking. Beautiful. Okay, nearly trees here. Now, I think this is where we'll end it now. I did not intend to play for long today, but well, it happened, so we at least started on the new base. Once we get the stonemason, we'll be able to work more. We have a pretty house with a talking head. Don't know if I like that much, but you know. So, next time we will probably work more specifically towards defeating the Elder. But we'll see. Probably be Monday. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.